to do this. It's been that long. There probably was an episode that went out before this one, but I'm recording this before that went out, so it's been quite a while between doing these videos. If you've been following this channel for a while, gosh, it's cold in here again. I mean, there's nothing new with this channel, isn't there? It's always freezing in here, especially winter time. If you followed the channel before and you went up to the stage of the Mongrel, then you'll know exactly what this bike is behind me. If you're not, if you're new to this channel, then this is a bike that never should exist. It is a VFR750 engine in a CB650 frame with Norton wheels, a Pooch MV50 moped tank, a girder front fork from something I've got no idea where it is from. As it says, it's a bit of a mongrel, and it's got a Ducati inspired trellis frame as well. So it's an absolute mongrel of a bike. But what I want to do today is the exhaust. I have bits. I have bits. And of course I'm not going to buy an exhaust, an off-the-shelf system exhaust. I'm going to make it. Here, I mean, I've got all these pieces. So it's going to be a bit like a big jigsaw. What I have got in these, obviously this is the original VFR750 exhaust. Not for this bike, but kindly donated by one boy's dream. Yeah, what I have got is a series of bends, which might actually prove to be useful. This 90-degree bend right here, well, even a bit more actually. Whatever degree it is pretty much a right angle and starts going back on itself. That is perfect for coming straight out and doing what I want with it. Basically, I want these to be short exhausts, wrapped, but pretty wild. I want them to stick out and just be shorties basically. Somewhere to take the heat from the engine away and just spit it out through that. So I can't imagine they'd be longer than this, to be honest. But what I do need to do is route them through the frame and out again. So that is the job for today. Let's do it. This is where I'm at the moment. I haven't cut anything just yet, but I have one, let's put it all here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pipes. These two obviously have a greater bend. That one's a bit tighter than that one, and these one are a little bit more loose bends is the best way I can describe it. So this one here, I think, if I'm right, oh, I've had to just cut that off because that was a coupling somehow or another. But let's see, if I put this, this is just me thinking out loud. I've got these brackets that I've put in as well. Basic engine brackets, just to keep it in place, really. If I put this one, will it fit? Will it fit? Yes. Aha. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right. Let's put that one there. Perfect. I've got this bend. I'm thinking, just stay. There we go. Okay. What I am thinking is if that one goes through there, and that one goes this way. Let's focus on this side of the start. That one goes this way. I cut it there. Well, in fact, I cut it a bit before, and then I have it snake down. That's gonna look pretty awesome. Yes, let's do that. So that's that side done. I'll move to the other side. It's a little bit darker on this side, but because I haven't got the light on, but that fits perfectly through there. And all I do is cut this bend and snake it down there. And that exhaust is almost pretty much done. Awesome. Yes, 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 yes. I'm liking that. Okay, so this is where I'm currently at. We've got 2 pipes then coming from there. And the idea is, I mean, this one's just been put in loose at the moment. So I might need to rotate that a little bit more. Cut it there possibly. Rotate it so it sticks up a little bit. And then use this bend to loop it round and then probably loop it around from there. So I think we'll be all right there. This one is fine as it is. I just need to cut that there, stick this bend there so it starts coming down. Awesome. Okay, so I've got these 2 little spiraling bits. Now that actually needs a proper mount at the back, so I'm gonna quickly do that now. The idea is that these are gonna spiral down and then have a short out like that, maybe just a little bit of a kink, possibly. And the same, we'll see, same with that. See what I decide, possibly that, who knows. What I've also got are these 2. So I've had these fabricated, which are almost universal brackets, which will slide on there and clamp onto the back here, because we really do need the pieces to do that. I've ordered 2. I just think I might just need 1, to be honest. So I've got a spare. Might have to cut these down a little bit just so they fit a little bit more. A little bit wider than what the original was. But that's fine. Yes, I know, ugly welds, but they'll all be hidden by exhaust strap and all sorts. Where am I at with the exhaust? Right, this is where I'm at. I know, ignore the welds, pretend that you've never seen them. I can grind them down to make it look good, but my gosh, I had trouble with these because the metal's so thin, it was burning through and all sorts. And I know, you know, I'm gonna blame my tools here. This welder isn't the correct welder for it, and also you can't really control it that much. But anyway, what we have is, we have that pipe coming from there, that pipe coming from there, wrapping all the way around that way, and a little bit of a kick down, and then we've got a twin exit down there. So that's where that is. And then this front one is a little bit of a messier job. This is the one I'd really have problems with. This one here, so that winds down there and spits out here. Now I might actually just bend it a little bit more so it's a little bit more snug to that. We've got that exhaust kicking out there. Started to grind it down, needs to make a meter job, but it's all going to be wrapped anyway. It just makes for an interesting shape more than anything. And there you have it. The exhaust in an alright state, to be honest. Yeah, I know that the welds aren't the prettiest, but who cares? They're going to be wrapped. No one's going to see them. Nobody's going to know. But it's purely a way of getting the smoke and fire or whatever you need away from the engine. What I'll probably do in the next few weeks is just tidy up the exhausts, tidy up the welds, and that way we can wrap them. But next time, I think I'm probably going to tackle the frame. The frame needs to be painted. It's all done, it's all there, but that's how the bike's coming down anyway. I think we're on track for the Bike Shed show. Electrics, chain, controls, and just tidy up that front girder, pretty much. Bearings, bushings, whatever I decide to put on it. But it's close, very, very close. So if you like what you see, if you want to see more of this, all the other bikes that's here, that's the Herald, the BMW, the Myco, all sorts, then subscribe, give me a follow on Instagram, and I'll see you next week.